Hey, ma'am. Can I talk to you? Yeah. Do you have an ID on you? Yeah. So the store is telling us that there's something going on between you and them.
Me and them?
Yeah, that's what they're telling us, so.
I've never done nothing. I'm confused.
Okay, well, they're telling me one thing. That's why I'm coming to talk to you, and that's why I'm requesting your identification, so.
It's in the car. That's weird. How?
Whatever you have going on with them, I'm not exactly sure the depths of the details, but it sounds like they're investigating you for some kind of fraud or something like that. I'm just telling you what they told me.
That's crazy.
What's your name and date of birth? If you want to write it down for me. We can still go get your ID. Ma'am, do you have an ID on you as well? Date of birth. Tell me, Tempe.
Oh, they running? Oh! See, I knew you bitches did it.
Wait, Sam, we got one running.
I knew you hoes did it. See?
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
2024, officers responded to a report of suspected fraud. Staff reported that someone matching the description of an individual involved in a $30,000 fraud case from 2023 had entered the store.
Christ. And you came back?
How'd you guys call?
Yeah, that was a good decision.
Grove. It's actually something stemming back like 2 years ago. It's some other location. They were in Oak Brook within the past couple days. They recognized him because they've been passing the pictures around. They think she's probably about to do something today. That's why they called. They just want her ID'd and escorted out. He's deciding if he wants to actually trespass or not, but at the very least we can try to ID him. Sounds like she has a couple different aliases. One with the hat on.
Copy.
So they want the trespass to be issued for both.
Go ahead.
Hey, ma'am. Can I talk to you? Yeah. Do you have an ID on you? Yeah. So the store is telling us that there's something going on between you and them.
Me and them?
Yeah, that's what they're telling us, so.
I've never done nothing. I'm confused.
Okay, well, they're telling me one thing. That's why I'm coming to talk to you, and that's why I'm requesting your identification, so.
It's in the car. That's weird. How?
Whatever you have going on with them, I'm not exactly sure the depths of the details, but it sounds like they're investigating you for some kind of fraud or something like that. I'm just telling you what they told me.
That's crazy.
What's your name and date of birth? If you want to write it down for me. We can still go get your ID. Ma'am, do you have an ID on you as well? Look, I just explained to her, you guys are, the store is suspecting you of some kind of fraud, like I said.
Why? Because we're black?
No, not at all. They're letting us know that you two...
You never heard of what?
Like I said.
Why? Because we're black?
No, not at all.
How is that?
Are you stupid? Have you been living with Patrick the Star? Ever since you came out of your mother's vagina? What do you mean you've never heard of suspecting?
Allegedly committed some kind of fraud at other locations. They recognized you, so they called us.
No, never.
Do you have your ID, ma'am?
Yeah, and I would like to apologize
Apology from who?
from the store and whoever else. That's crazy to me.
Do you think that's her? First.
Is she fucking for real? Who do you think you... Nobody's giving you... We're not giving you shit but a felony. What are you talking about?
She has 2 DLs on her, too. 2 driver's licenses? Yeah, I saw the back one sitting in reverse, and she tucked it back in when she came to this one. It's the same photo. Mm-hmm. I'm not convinced that it's her, though. She looks a little different, huh? When was it issued? Might just be like an old photo, or... Give me a minute. Bring it back. Hey, it's Demby. Hi, could you do me a favor and call Downers Grove and see if actively investigating the fraud? I'm not sure exactly when it occurred, but it sounds like within the last probably week or so. Apparently this individual uses a bunch of different IDs. She has a couple different aliases that the store's been passing around. They're convinced it's her, so I want to make sure I actually have the right person before I go issuing a trespass just yet, so. That first one, I don't think that's her. But I have no way to determine that at this point. Because on her file it says she's 22. Does she look 22 to you? She looks a lot older than that.
So?
She looks about 30. I just asked him to call Downers Grove to see if there's any kind of active investigation.
Car is not abandoned.
I'll check and see. Yeah, you want to go check there? I'll talk to him. I also, there's a little trick I learned. If it isn't her on camera, she just wrote down that name. That piece of paper will go into evidence. So there's no reason why they're telling me that you guys are being investigated for fraud. They have enough to believe that you have committed fraud at other locations, right? That's, again, why they're calling us in the first place at all. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here if they didn't.
I didn't even know that was a thing, like, to suspect somebody of fraud that never even did a transaction.
To suspect somebody of something, you don't necessarily need to know 100% that they committed. To investigate the possibility of a crime being committed, sure.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, one second.
You're
All right,
stupid.
toss her, Andrews. I got a pretty good feeling that the ID that the first one gave me is not going to be her. She looks a little bit different, and she seems a little bit older. I guess the ID belongs to somebody who's 22. There's not a whole lot more I can do at this point, except just document and then issue them the trespass, which is what we're going to do. Hey, just to let you know, Downers Grove doesn't have an active case, so it might have gone unreported. What's a good phone number
so
for
they
you?
didn't even report.
773. And why do you need my phone number?
They
My
get
partner's
lucky.
asking, plus we're going to make a report just to document everything, so they need
What's
to...
the report for? Because at this point, I feel violated.
What was the last
crime
four?
been committed.
We're investigating the possibility of a fraud being committed.
Possibility of a fraud.
Yes.
So this is the thing. Where does the no trespass come in?
It's just a piece of paper that we're going to give to you. You're going to sign it. You just get a piece of...
So, even though the bitch don't know what suspecting means, we do. They're suspecting her of a crime. But what he just said, there is no evidence to show that they've done it. And on top of that, they're not even investigating it. So what is she being trespassed for? If there's no active case and they haven't shown you any evidence to prove that they've committed fraud, why are they getting trespassed? It's not making sense.
It's a paper that says if you come back here, you're liable to be arrested for trespass. They're a private business. They can choose who can come and go. They're
Yeah.
refusing to allow you back on the premise, and that's all it is.
And you didn't ask for her phone number? You didn't even...
I hadn't gotten to it yet.
Need my phone number for it.
Like I said, we're making a report.
Yeah, bitch, what are you doing? Why are you trying to get her in the middle of it? You not gonna ask her for her phone number? What the fuck you need her phone number? Why are you doing that? That right there is snitching. That's snitching. Y'all are a part of a crime together. There should be no reason as to why you talking to the officer asking him, did you get her information for what? If both of you bitches gonna go to jail, who gonna bail who out? You bitches just gonna be sitting, looking at each other in the day room, goofy as fuck. What do we do? I don't know. Stupid ass.
Everyone's information is going to go in there to include a phone number.
I've never seen this or heard of this before.
You guys just sit tight a minute, okay?
I'm on the phone with her now.
Who's that? Oh, her?
The real one.
Oh shit.
Plot thickens.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm on the phone with her. Okay. She gave me all this information is what she gave.
Where's she at? Why? Just friends or something? Or? She's probably calling her right now. Probably. Is she saying anything?
No, she put me on hold.
You think we got enough to hook her at least?
We have enough to detain for pending investigation.
You think we could bring her back to the station and that, mister?
You might want to call the boss on that.
I'll go do that.
Nigga,
Well,
that's an arrest. He just told y'all don't have what y'all need to arrest her. Y'all can only detain her. Why are you talking about going back to the station?
the simple fact that you're on the phone with her and she already verified that.
And she gave me all the information.
Yeah.
I think we might have enough.
Plus, as far as we can tell, I bet she's probably here to commit another fraud.
We can't assume that, but yes.
Well, I mean, if we're able to verify that it's her that was at the other stations that actually did commit fraud, I mean, I'm gonna go call. Yeah, awesome.
Right,
Hey,
but
so, I just wanna run this by you.
if there's no report though, then that means what? That they're not pressing charges.
The call from Great Escape who said within the past couple of days at their Downers Grove location, one of these individuals committed a fraud via financing. She has a bunch of different aliases, and looks like Wells Fargo is also investigating her, and she's like different accounts open with them, and I'm not really sure how they go through, but that's what's been going on. They recognized her because they've been passing her photo and you know, the identifiers and stuff around the different stores. Owner of the business also said he noticed that she was in the Oakbrook location recently as well. So we met them, we ID'd them. They each gave us an ID. The one who's in question gave us an ID that may not be her. Louver looked up the phone number who's on the ID. He's talking to her now, and it seems like she verified the address and that it's actually her ID, but it doesn't look like it's the same person we're talking to. So I don't know if you maybe want to swing by or... Okay. He's on his way.
I think she's the one I talked to, the real one, was a little skeptical on giving me any information. It's because a random guy just called her asking for information. So I get it.
Well, she still verified the address, though.
She verified the address, she verified her date of birth.
Give me time, B.
Oh, they running? Oh! See, I knew you bitches did
Give me
it.
time, we got one running.
I knew you hoes did it. See?
Get on the ground, do it now!
And then you didn't even get nowhere? See, it's because you got all that booty. All that booty was holding you down. All that butt.
Get on the ground.
Yeah, take her to the ground.
Stay down.
Yeah,
You're
she
under
gonna
arrest.
stay down with all that ass she got.
Cuffs.
You ain't getting up.
Go check on her.
Stop pulling. Stop reaching.
And I was gonna say, usually it's a nigga putting a woman up to do fraud and shit in the bank. A woman's usually not gonna go in the bank and try to commit fraud. It's usually a man that's putting her up to it. But in this case, I think this bitch was dumb enough to go in the bank herself with her homegirl and try to commit fraud. That's what, because they said it was, hold on, it was her and a friend, or was it just her? I don't know, but a nigga didn't put her up to this. She just stupid.
Tuck your knee. Tuck your knee and roll. Do you have shoes on?
I don't.
Stop pulling away from me. Stop pulling away from me. Stop! I am not. I'm walking you to my squad. I got it. Let's go. Do not move.
Stop talking
Do not
to me.
move.
Stop talking to me like that.
No. You good? Face the squad. Stay there.
You know what I forgot to do, y'all?
On the ground, do it now.
Thumbnail. You know I got to get my thummy, man. Ka-chow.
Get on the ground.
Why
Do not move.
Stop talking to me like that.
No. You good? Face the squad. Stay there.
Stop.
Stop trying to leave.
I'm not trying to. Let me.
Got it?
I want to file a complaint against her.
Let's go.
You do that after you bail out.
And it's hot in here. It's hot in here. It's hot.
I know you were tapping on the window, but I don't want to talk to you because
I was saying it was hot.
Let me read this to you real quick. All right. So you have the right to remain silent. Whatever
Anything you can say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to attorney. You have, yeah.
Okay. Did you want to talk to me about anything?
It was just like really hot, and the way you guys were manhandling me,
Okay.
and like these cuffs are too tight, and I asked you guys to loosen them several times,
No.
and no one loosened them.
I can work with you on that, but you never asked that. So we'll make that adjustment as soon as I can get another officer over here. Currently,
Cold part is they don't
you're in
have to.
custody for resisting and for obstructing identification. You fled from us. You went running. You're using somebody else's identification. What is your real name?
I don't have a lawyer present.
Okay. So you don't want to speak to me without a lawyer present.
Bitch, I hope you
That's
got
what
one
you're
because you're going to need it.
You have to.
The cuffs are way too tight.
Okay. Well, I can, as soon as I can get an officer over here to safely facilitate loosening.
And she weak as hell. She tried to put a little weak ass disguise on. She tried to throw this little wig on with the hat over the top. Whole shit looked like a fucking helmet. Nigga, if I would have seen you walking into my store, I would have been suspicious. I would have suspected you.
I will.
You would have been a suspect.
And I
That's
don't
the
have
word
any
of the day
shoes
for you.
on.
We'll
Suspect.
work on the shoes. Just turn it face that way and I'll adjust them. You have plenty of room in here. I'm not going to adjust these anymore.
So this one is kind of tight. This one.
This one is. You
Correct.
can free flow move your hand. So if you keep your hand like this, it's going to hurt a lot less when
I'm trying to get out of it.
Okay. So now I'm going to double lock it because if I don't, you're
And
going
can you tell my sister?
That's your sister?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Her name is Ivy.
Ivy? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want?
And that right there proves that you weak as hell. Your sister should have bopped you in your nose. Your sister should be sitting on the left of you, going to jail for battery. Because you sat there and told them, oh, so y'all didn't get her number? Woo, woo. And that's your sister? Weak.
Can you let her know to come here?
Let her know to come here?
Mm-hmm.
She's not going to talk to you while you're in custody. That's not going to happen.
So you can't let her know to come here?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not going to allow her to talk to you right now.
Okay.
How old is your, this has nothing to do with the crime at hand. How old is your daughter that you said you have to pick up at 7?
That's what I need her to do. Go and pick her up.
Okay. How old is she?
It doesn't matter. I need her to go and pick her up.
That's not going to happen.
Okay. So you're not going to tell her to pick her up for
Shut
me?
the door.
I'll let you make a phone call when we get back to the station.
Okay. Keisha! CLKK, don't answer the phone. You heard me? Keisha, Tell KK don't answer. Tell KK don't answer the phone.
So now you're actively obstructing the. So
I'm telling her, do what you have to do, sweetheart, and I'm gonna add a charge to you. I'm gonna file a complaint. The fact that you guys roughed me up, and the fact that you touched my inner thigh. I'm definitely gonna file a complaint.
Wherever I know it probably won't happen, because from what I hear, female jail is soft as hell, soft as fresh baked chocolate chip cookies, nigga. But I hope wherever they send you, somebody beat your ass. There's no way that you are lying on these men saying that they caressed your inner thigh because you decided to fucking plan an escape and you executed it horribly. No one touched you. No one did anything to you. I also want to take note and comment on the fact that you said that you would add a charge. Bitch, who are you? I don't see a uniform. I don't see stripes on your arm. You got on camo, but you're not in the motherfucking military. You not out there. That's not you. 1,000 days in LA County.
Thank you, on camera.
1,000 days in LA County, bro. That's
Keisha!
No! And her name Keisha? Yeah, 1,000 days in LA County.
Her name's Keisha now?
What?
Oh, her name's Keisha?
You sound sorry.
She's saying her name's Keisha.
Her middle name, duh.
Oh, let me see her.
Keisha, tell KK don't answer.
And you called her Keisha again.
Hey, Keisha!
Watch your head. Watch your chin.
Don't tell Tate.
Alright, we're putting your seatbelt back on. Alright, you want to lean that way? I'll grab this so I don't touch you.
Yeah, please don't. What am I being arrested for?
Obstruction ID and obstruction of justice.
Upon arrival at the police station, the woman was fingerprinted, which revealed nearly 10 aliases linked to her identity.
What
Of
the
those,
fuck?
only 2 had associated photographs that matched her appearance.
How? How do we have this bitch in the database under 10 different names? I need a fucking response now. Comment now. How do we arrest her 10 times? And we think that this bitch is a different person every time? Oh, y'all suck. Y'all suck dick. Y'all suck. Nah.
After verifying her identity, she was booked under one of the confirmed aliases and released with a scheduled court date.